Hi, welcome back to the Me Workshop where we are mentally and emotionally healing. I'm Sissy Moore and I am so glad that you could join me today. Our topic is about surviving parenting. So I wrote some notes here in my journal to go over with you guys because I didn't want to leave anything out, but I think these are key important things that we can do as parents. We're going to get right into it. First, you want to organize a good schedule. Scheduling is great because then you can know when to feed the children, when to have self-care, when to have study time with the kids as far as education. We're going to get into all that. So again, scheduling is knowing what's best for you and the child. Every day will not be perfect, but if you can at least get a time frame set, you can have a better schedule of just not being overwhelmed and stressed out from everything that's going on. You don't want to collide everything at one time and try to knock this and knock that out because it can just get out of hand sometimes, especially if you don't have the additional help. So we're going to get into the educational part. Kids from the ages of 0 to 9 collect so much information. So it's really, really, really great if you can capitalize on educating the child in that time frame. You also kind of want to make kids aware about secrets, bullying, and pedophiles. And this is the part I like to call open communication. You can make kids aware of this situation before they experience it, even if you think that they won't experience it. Just having these type of conversations help to educate the child so if anything happens, you know that you've taught them well when they're outside of your eyesight. So, secrets can be uncomfortable and these conversations can be uncomfortable, but allow the child to speak without feeling judged. Practice safe routines in case of kidnapping. Speak with them of signs of grooming. For instance, preparing or warming the child into inappropriate behaviors. You want to tell them the key words when people tell them don't tell, or I give you candy, or I give you games, or I give you treats if you keep this a secret. You want to let them know that those are the warning signs. As far as schooling education, you want to make time to study with the child, and a good source is YouTube. They're changing up the math problems and how they're teaching them the steps. It used to be right from left, now it's left to right. And you have all this new stuff going on in the school. So YouTube is a really good source if you're struggling or helping them with their homework. Frustration. This is a really, 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 really big subject in this segment because a lot of times we get frustrated as parents when we're doing homework with kids. Like, why don't you get it? But just remember that this is their first time and that is what homework is for. Practice on getting better at the skills for them to be able to understand in class. You can make agreements with the kids. Like, for instance, I made an agreement with my son. I won't yell and he won't cry and get frustrated. If I see that that's about to happen, I ask him to like walk it off or run up and down the hallway. I know everybody's living situation is different. Like if you have neighbors below you, just find some type of fun tool for them to take their mind off being upset and to come back and finish the work. Personal frustration. If it's anything that's dealing with work-related issues, trauma, disturbing phone calls, relationship issues, family issues, random issues, or random distractions, financial issues, anything that may upset you, myself as the person, and it doesn't concern the child, we shouldn't be taking that out on the child. Another subject that's important to me is the emotional characteristics that we have. We can get them from generational behaviors or habits. Pay attention to what you are thinking and what you're feeling. During self-care activities, which could be an extra nap, meditating, massage therapy, anything that involves you working on yourself, use that time to analyze yourself for self-growth and self-care. So those were a couple healthy tips that I hope you guys can use as far as surviving parenting. Again, I am Sissy Moore and I truly appreciate you guys for stopping by the Me Workshop, again, where we are mentally and emotionally healing. I see you guys for the next segment. Thank you. Bye-bye.